Wow, that was quick.
Is it? It says preparing live stream. We're going for it. Ready?
Yep.
Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Toney, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to another West Coast Wednesday right here on Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me, as always, we got Kathleen Shad Biffle, the wonder.
Right, you say my name first.
Scott Swiftwater Tony's here, and Rich Cooley as well. Dang, I almost screwed up again, Kathleen. Sorry. What's going on, guys?
Not much. How we doing?
Good to be here.
Yeah.
Air feedback.
It's freaking hot.
What do you mean it's hot?
It's freaking smoking. Look at my hand. It's melting off. It's hot.
Not hot.
Freezing here.
Definitely not hot. Not in Ohio.
No, I heard you guys are getting ready to get the crazy stuff.
Well, I think our low on Saturday is 28 degrees. With the fancy
Oh my
snow.
God.
Is it that going to be that cold?
That's the low.
That's what they say.
I think the high is like 40 or something. Or
And here's 31, 32 for Friday and Saturday.
yeah.
That's just crazy, man. That is just crazy.
I'm not happy about that.
No. It's really
From hunting mushrooms to digging snow. Woo!
Yep. Pretty much.
You gotta love that stuff.
Yeah, hey, we're not supposed to be doing that right now. We're supposed to be planting, gardening.
You still ain't. That's right. You still ain't got out and did your garden yet.
I'm getting ready to do mine. I already got I got it ready. All I got to do is till it and then plant my potatoes and onions. And then next weekend, I'll probably put plants in.
Oh, man.
I guess why the ground was cold, it'd be a good time to till it up.
Quiet. Well,
Well, it won't be muddy. It'll be just cold, you know.
I guess. We got to replant some koi.
you got to replant your koi.
Yeah. we gotta replant 'em.
Don't plant them too soon.
They're at a swimming pool again.
Well.
You know, on vacation.
Did you?
There's
Did you
summer.
put
It's
plenty-
a spring break.
Put plenty of chlorine in.
on the liner or no?
What's that, Tim?
Any work done on the new liner or no?
Oh yeah, the new liner is in right now. We've made some improvements to different areas from it, the ground settling and learning a few little tricks. So I put the skimmer in this evening after work,
Right.
and then now we're at the point where it's more of kind of smoothing the sidewalls out a little bit better and making any folds or creases look good, and then
Filling it with water.
add water, make adjustments, add a lot more water, make more adjustments. And then once we get it, then Kathleen's got to treat it
Right.
because you can't just move them into the new water. It's got to at least be pretty,
Yeah, you gotta watch the temperature and stuff. So
levels.
Yeah, but don't you guys, the temperature, the pH level, it's all got to be the same, don't it?
the nitrites, the ammonia, and the pH have to be within an acceptable range, and then
So you had to do that in the pool first, right? To move them?
Well, for the pool, we just pumped in
the pond water.
from with my dredge pump.
Well, that was
Pulling
smart.
water into it because that pool only holds maybe about a third of water of what our pond does.
Okay.
To put it in perspective of the pond.
Our yard is very well fertilized.
Yes.
What does that mean from the old
From pumping out, yeah, because we had to pump out all the water, the
Right.
rest of it, and we just pumped it into the back of the yard.
Mhm.
And it was once you get down to the end, it's pretty some gunky stuff.
Hey, if they could grow whole gardens off of it, your yard's gonna look great.
Oh yeah, no, it does wonders. Kathleen
Oh, my
brought
gosh, yeah.
our one plant back to life.
You got the fish poo.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're gonna bottle that up when we live in Arizona.
I think I'm
and
going to
sell
go
it.
into business and sell fish essence.
Hurt selling.
Ain't that called? Isn't that
No,
called
essence is
hortoponics?
koi.
Aquaponics. That's what it's called. Aquaponics. When you're
Yeah,
growing
that's
food.
what I'm gonna do.
Aquaponics.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do in Arizona.
What's fun because there's some of these guys that actually do the aquaponics. They have fish like in a 55-gallon barrel, and then that recycles. But they fish, their water's always recycled.
Probably more money in that than there is in the gold mine in the world.
We
Yeah.
can do both.
I think about
Start your own koi pond company. Yeah.
Kathleen's koi.
Some groups.
I think it's Shad says like, no.
Oh, dude. Okay, the boys helped me do some of the work. Thankfully, that was nice. And I looked at them both the other day, and I shook my head. I was like, sometimes you make a mistake and it really costs you. My mistake was putting in that little tiny fountain and say, why don't we put a couple fish just for fun? I mean, that thing's little. It's like 2 foot by 4 foot
If
by
we show
18
you the
inches.
original pond, you'd laugh. You would totally laugh.
And somehow I ended up with a giant hole in the ground that we dug by hand. And now we're on version 5.0.
This is the last one, I promise. Until Arizona.
Until Arizona.
Then in Arizona, it's going to be a huge pond.
No,
Waterfalls.
It's gonna be
Lilies all over the place.
I know a guy with a backhoe, sir.
I mean, it's got to be big enough to support the amount of our koi we have. Unless even if you had, because you need enough room for them, right?
They get like this big.
And a couple are already getting that size.
We
So
already have one this big.
yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, but at least I won't be hand digging anything.
well, that's true. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta keep the koi happy.
Sorry we missed the show Sunday.
It was-
Good to be here today.
Yep.
I do have some stories.
You guys were koi relocating.
Yeah. Hot mess.
Catching them was interesting.
Well, I
Yeah.
saw Scott's
I've
comment.
seen that.
What was his comment?
You need to go after them or something.
Yeah, you were sitting there trying to like, oh, I just scoop them.
No, I had a big long
Sock
net.
net.
So if you stick it in the water, they'll swim right in it, and you close the end and you pick it up. That's how you catch them.
I just
That way
swoop
they
and
don't
scoop,
damage
baby.
their scales.
You don't want to
Well,
damage.
they wasn't swimming right in it when you did the video. Because
They weren't.
you were pooper scooping.
I had to cut that one down too, that clip, because it was forever before I caught one. But
Yeah, she's
Oh.
like, hey, take a video or a picture of me catching the fish. I was like, okay. I ended up holding it for like 10 minutes, and she probably
Damn, all the fish were like, I don't think so.
well, the smaller they are, the harder they're to catch because they're really fast when they're little.
Yeah.
Faster.
They looked like they were pretty quick.
Quick koi.
Quick
The
one.
quick koi.
But
hopefully it
That's a
doesn't.
good one.
yeah, I mean, Scott, sounds like you got news too. Arizona, we just signed for the land tonight, so
Man, oh man.
we're
I
excited.
think we just went into escrow or whatever you want to call it. Hang on, let me talk to my accountant. We are under contract.
There you go.
Yep.
There it is.
Well, there's a lot to know, and especially if you're buying from out of state. Like we don't live in Arizona, so there's a lot more intricacies that
They make it so hard. It should be just like buying a freaking apple. This is what I want. There's the money. There's the deed. Thank you very much. Have a good day. No, it ain't like that.
Land is different. I just there's a lot more. You have to make sure you have your easements all legal.
Oh, our survey's
and the
crazy
survey has.
Oh yeah, I bet it is.
because it was a 34-acre parcel and we're only buying 18 of it. So we had to all agree to how they were dividing it and to make sure
Like 18 acres or
what we
56.
wanted.
No house
And
though.
then of course the legal description with the county is like,
like
a page long. It's crazy, but it's cool because it sits back. It's a bit out there away from most civilization, but it's right. I mean, if we get like an ATV in like 100 feet off our property or on BLM land where there's gold mines.
Just remember, no saguaros, no manzanita, and no Joshua trees. You're good.
Don't cut them down, right?
As long as you're not running those over, bulldoze it.
Well, most of the what's the one cactus?
Saguaro?
The saguaro.
They're like on the side of the hill, so we should be good.
Oh, you got them up on the mountain then?
Yeah.
Not
Only
down in the flats.
No, or
You guys got lucky.
We got some prickly pear.
I am.
Eh, those are a dime a dozen.
I'm gonna make me some salsa.
I got.
Oh my gosh, I got the salsa for you, baby, already made.
Oh yeah, Kathleen's been
the found book of herbal remedies.
What?
That should be interesting. I could just tell you that much.
She's gonna be a healer.
No, you know, you never know if you can't get to medicine or whatever, and it's always good to know what's growing around you and whether or not you can eat it or not.
What? And
I hear Tim.
Where's
There he is.
There he is.
I forgot my lemonade.
Oh, we can't go without lemonade.
All right. I mean, you got to have your
I got my lemonade.
See? Right. Everybody got their lemonade.
So Scott's got Gold Camp coming to you.
Sweet.
Woohoo!
I got a question for you guys. What do you think of these murder hornets?
Oh my god.
You guys, now I want to start off. Look, now I've been a nature nut since I was a kid. I've been studying these things
Hornets.
since I was a kid. They're not like what people are like, dude, they don't look for people and go, oh, there's a guy, and sting the hell out of it. I mean, come on. It's the same as a hornet nowadays. The only thing that's going to screw us over is if they really do get here, the bees that we have will die.
Here's
I
the other
know,
thing
that is scary.
I
And that'll
read
kill us.
today somebody saw or have seen them in Virginia already, like 2 years ago.
That means our flowers will die.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of plants that are valuable are gonna be dead.
Now, for those of you that are on my Facebook, I actually posted a couple videos today, like National Geographic and stuff like actually facts of these things. And there's one on there, it's 10 things you need to know, and they're around and stuff like that, but they're not in groves. I'll tell you what, whoever made this the biggest news thing, and I mean, still, come on. We're going from one, we're in the crapper to the next, we're in the crapper again. It's getting ridiculous.
I would totally be on the same page, but after 2020 and seeing what's going on right now, anything goes. I don't know.
What's next? A poison snail? Everybody run.
Killer koi.
Yeah, killer koi.
I don't know.
Koi NATO.
Chainsaws running around.
I think it's sharks with freaking laser beams.
Sea bass mutated.
Koi with freaking laser.
Boy,
I'm just saying that these things they're not new species. They've been around forever.
yeah, they've been in Asia forever.
Yeah, like the Asian honeybees, they have a way to kill them.
Yeah,
Like kill the scouts.
Could be.
They'll almost, they raise their body temperature to 115 degrees and they'll die. Because
Now,
the bees can resist a body temperature of 117 degrees. So they create a ball around it and they kill it by pretty much cooking it.
Don't we have the African killer bees too? I mean,
Yeah, that's another thing thrown in the mix. That's another genetically crossed crazy thing.
Yeah, they've been here for a while.
maybe they know how to kill the hornets.
Oh, they do? Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
We'll have the Africanized honeybees assimilated into the United States properly that they would want it to.
Well, like I said, the European bees don't know how to kill them. So once they, they just start clipping heads. They can't do anything.
What about the America bees?
I don't know.
Don't they just man up and kick some killer murder hornet butt?
Yeah, I know, America.
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 Bee.
I'm drinking a beer.
Bring it on, Hornet. Come on.
Fireworks.
I'm just saying, it's like, what's tomorrow? It's like we went from coronavirus to murder hornets.
Yeah, like I said, the biggest worry is if they do get over here and get a foothold, if they destroy our bees, then they're kind of destroying not only us, our pollination, the fields, this and that, everything. Or apple orchards, that would just go down the tubes.
That would be horrible.
There could be a famine.
There could be.
Could be.
I think I'm more afraid of that than I was the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Well, that's like, did you guys get to see the video of the guy in Texas? He's there. For some reason, they're having to put down cattle and stuff like that. They're not harvesting the cattle and the hogs and the chickens, and so they're having to put down like the ones that they can't get rid of. They're having to just put them down and bury them in a hole. And they're telling everybody, you know what, as America, come and get them, come buy them.
Oh, I would. I'd love to find me a cow right now.
Well, I guess because they imported so much meat from somewhere else, and they're like, dude, we got stuff that we're killing because we can't get rid of it. Because
out in Indiana, they're selling hogs up to 350 pounds for $150.
That's
wow.
a steal,
See,
dude.
the whole thing why they're slaughtering some of the cattle and whatnot is because, they're past the age or whenever they do slaughter them typically. And so by not being able to do it and process the meat, it's more expensive to keep and continue to feed them than it is to just write your losses off. And
now, you see, that's what throws.
Now they're trying to get rid of hogs.
That's what throws me off. You got these big time chefs. They leave steaks out because they want aged beef, but you can't go buy an old cow. It's already done.
So what?
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 They aged the meat. Their coronavirus.
But
So they just butchering these cows. What are they doing with the meat?
Yeah, they're, like I said, the ones that they're getting rid of, they're just burying. They can't.
Why don't they give the meat to hunger centers or something?
Because everything's closed down. You can't get the inspectors out there to give them the okay.
Get inspected and processed.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, you got to freaking jump through stupid hoops because of the government. And which I know we need some of them, but we don't need a lot of them.
Butcher them and give them to the homeless. You don't need
That's
them.
like, that's like you take us. We're gold diggers. You know what? You know how much water I pump? We don't need the EPA on our business. They have nothing to do with us.
No.
Unless I got a giant backhoe and 42 dump trucks and I'm pumping 9,000 gallons a day or 9 million gallons a day, I can see the EPA involved. But my little 2-inch pump, get off my back, dude.
Right. Are you on?
I don't know how we got there.
Me neither. Get off that soapbox. It goes like.
But shad of going all crazy, let's take a look at our gold prices. Shad.
Go ahead. Why not?
Gold is down $20 at 1,692.
Oh, it went below 17. Oh, I got an aching in my heart.
That's interesting. And I saw an article the other day that they say looks like maybe for a little while the metal prices are going to be kind of evening out.
Okay.
We shall see, of course. But silver's down 3 cents at $14.96.
Blam, blam, blam.
A little movement for silver. Platinum's down also $19 at $761.
Okay.
Palladium's even down $12 at $1,801. So it's still hanging in there, being above gold.
Okay.
But it's definitely creeping.
Yeah. What's that dreaded rhodium at now?
Well, the dreaded rhodium.
Dreaded rhodium.
It is also down $300 at $7,000.
Getting more affordable every day.
Yeah.
Once it drops below 5, buy, and sit on it. I'm not giving advice. Don't listen to me.
We're giving you investment advice.
But if I was right, I'd appreciate a thank you fee.
Right.
If you happen to have $1 million hanging around, yay, take a couple thousand, buy some shares, do your thing.
I'm not giving advice neither, but you should. We seen it at 13,000 a couple months ago. I would buy the crap out of it if I had any money. Even at 5, I'd be buying it.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the 15-year norm of it, and it's usually around any between 3,500 and 5,000.
See, if you can get it in that area and then just sit on it, it's gonna go back up again.
Now,
Whatever.
Shad, you said something about the precious metals evening out. Are you thinking maybe they're going to be like what they were last summer, around 16.5, and just kind of ride 16.7?
I don't know. That was just the article. I think that they were referring to more that it's going to be in more typical levels. So they're kind of predicting it to continue to drop a little bit more into the lower 1,600 per ounce, I think.
Okay.
Of course, yeah, they're looking for stabilization.
Yeah, but again, who knows? Because I mean, we're still waiting to find out really the economic impact of COVID-19.
It's
Yeah, we're not even. Yeah, we got to wait for that one.
I mean, that's still
started.
coming. I mean, people don't realize, okay, either they're temporarily laid off, furloughed, businesses are closed. Well, there's going to be a lot of companies and businesses closing in the couple months,
Right.
especially your big chains, that seem to be everywhere. They're definitely going to shrink their footprints. I guarantee it.
Well, yeah.
Supply and
Yeah.
demand.
It's totally going to change. I think really what they have to do in the short term, that they're just going to save money and lay
And I
off.
think everybody should use your head. I mean, if you got a cough, a sore throat, you're sneezing, don't go to your buddy's barbecue. Come on.
I'm just confused because you go to some places and it's like you need a mask to shop here. It's like, okay.
You don't need one here.
And then you don't need one. You look around, but everybody's got one. And then you are looking like, I'm that guy without a mask on until you make eye contact with that other person across the store also without their mask. And you know what you do? You stop, you look here, give them the nod like, what's up?
But
Yeah, but you know what? The thing was about the people that did all the studies. They said if you don't have the symptoms, don't wear a mask.
but you should wear it for your own
But
protection.
you can be a carrier and not suffer.
Right.
And
Oh
they're
my
telling
God,
you
you-
not to wear masks if you don't have to. But the whole state of Pennsylvania, you have to wear a mask now.
You
Ohio.
could be a carrier of the desert flu and you'd never even know it, but they call it corona right now.
And all the stores, you got to wear a mask.
Menards. Oh, tell them what you did to me.
Maynard's.
Okay, well,
So mean.
obviously was getting a few odd and end parts and stuff there. I went earlier and she wanted to pick out some lights to put up outside. So I took her, but I didn't tell her that, hey, you're going to be wearing this until we were almost
I
there in the
refuse
car.
to wear a
She was
mask.
so mad she had to put that little mask on. I just
He waited until I was in the car.
Well, I knew if I told her before when we were home,
I
she
was
would have
like,
been like,
no.
I'm not going. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to pick out the lights because whatever I pick's going to be wrong. I'm not fighting with that.
Did you guys see that? I think it was a Walmart employee or whatever, or maybe it was a physician or some kind of druggist, but they had the nose and the mouth cut out of the mask. They said it helps them breathe better.
Oh, sure.
Claustrophobic. I don't like having the mask on.
It's
don't.
having a mask on.
So what you're saying is you wouldn't be a good bank robber back in the day.
Probably not.
Well, see, I don't like the hot air I'm breathing right there on my face.
I know. And then
Drives
Right.
me
you feel
nuts.
like you're gonna have breakouts from zits and
Yeah. What? Yeah. It's like they don't want us to be pretty.
Hey, nothing like filling your mask up with carbon monoxide and breathing it back in.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of breathing it back in, look at those birthdays today.
Woo! How many we got?
You actually. Are you ready?
Ready?
Right.
Ready.
let's do it.
Wait, Scott, you're not going to sing us a
Yeah.
little tune?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Oh, wait, he wasn't done.
Happy
All right.
Golfing
Well,
clap.
what is it? May 6th,
D6.
the day after Cinco de Mayo.
Woo! Taco Tuesday, suckers.
Stay Mayo.
Yeah, now it's just a Seis de Mayo.
What's that mean?
Not as catchy.
The 6th of May.
Damn, what's that mean? 6th of May.
Speak it is.
Anyways, here's your birthdays. Blaine A. Nelson, BSU fan 101, Fred Garcia, George Carmichael, Jason Combe, John Wars, Nug, and Roger Coolball. Now, tomorrow, man, look, a thumbs up. We have Alan Patrick Waters, Jeff Jeffers, Joe Wamsley, Joe Zuccarelli, Mark Howington, Paul, Sam S., and Tanner Jennings. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Yeah,
Who you
we
gonna,
need
who you
Jeff
gonna do? Gotta
Jeffers.
do Jeff Jeffers.
Yeah.
All right, yes.
We met him before, so let's spotlight.
He was
I don't
at
know.
a few of the, I think, back in the Gold Prospector outing.
Yeah.
That was a fun trip. But and that mysterious screeching owl in the middle of the night. That was that trip. But he's from Palestine, West Virginia. Now, he's a hobby prospector, he says. He belongs to the West Virginia Mountaineer GPAA Club.
Cool.
He found the site, goldprospectorspace.com, through the Buckabilly site, which we all know now. Buckabilly's retired.
Yep, Bill Webb.
I have one of his sluices.
That's right. Now, who referred him, you ask? No one. What kind of equipment? Well, he uses a high banker and a trommel. So pretty cool there. He's been a member, though, of the site going back to June of 2012.
Wow.
So closing on his 8-year anniversary.
Oh, dang. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Oh, happy birthday, Jeff. And
Happy day.
Definitely happy birthday.
Hey, where's
Being a
that-
valued member.
that Joe? What'd you say? Joe Zapparella. Where's he from?
Well,
Is that his name?
you know, you're a member of the site as well, Scott, believe it or not. It's something you can click instead of asking me on air.
You got everything right there at the touch of a finger.
I don't have everything right there. I just clicked off of it. And are you talking about Joe Zuccarelli?
Yes, that's it.
Well, he is from Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, might as well highlight him since you brought him up.
Okay.
So we ask, what type of prospecting do you do? Question mark.
Hmm.
Do you belong to any clubs? No. How did you find the site? Friend. Who referred you to the site? Someone.
Oh my.
Well,
Amazing a few words.
So
He's got all the right answers, boys.
What is that?
he's been with us since 2012 as well in
All
February.
right.
Hey, pretty cool.
Happy birthday.
No, when you said his name, I said, man, I wonder if he's got to be around New York or somewhere.
Nope. North Carolina, Jackson,
North Carolina.
right outside of Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, home of the.
I was gonna say Jacksonville. I've been there, done that.
Yeah.
Rich.
Oh, did you hear the other news going on? I don't know.
There's honestly so much news going around. I never know what you're talking about.
I know, but this one, I don't know. That GPAA got another claim in Ohio, a new one.
Really?
Yeah, it's down by Steubenville. It's only like 2 hours from Pittsburgh. You know, it's more the southeastern portion of Ohio.
You know what? Then it should be in the Pick and Shovel Gazette.
I'm sure it will be, but you know, they just got it. So
No kidding. Did not know that.
yes,
That's
yep.
cool.
Yo, what chapter?
I reckon the Buckeye.
You-
Buckeye?
Yeah.
Huh.
So far, I mean, as far as I know,
That's awesome.
yeah, Toney told me about it. So
That's pretty cool.
it's a new one. So it's closer to the people in Pennsylvania and stuff. So
Oh really?
no, it's only
Look
2
at
hours.
Rich, all excited.
So that's a lot closer. It's
Hmm.
down by Steubenville. You know where Steubenville is, Shad?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
in Southeast Ohio.
When's it open? When's it available to?
Might be now.
Oh,
So the ink's dry. It's all signed up, huh?
maybe Memorial Weekend we should have a.
Steubenville.
Steubenville
I
outing.
mean,
Yeah, see? So I
Yeah, stupid in Steubenville.
could be
wow, it's the town of Steubenville is right along the Ohio River,
right.
with the Virginia border.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But there's mushrooms down there.
So yeah, it's just wow. Yeah, it's just west of Pittsburgh,
Right. Yeah.
north of I-70, which is the east of West Interstate.
Yeah.
Look at that.
New property. Who knows? Might be pretty good.
That, huh?
You know?
Yeah, because I'm not familiar with gold being found way over there as
Me
much.
neither. No, me neither. So I
You know
don't.
what they say, gold is where you find it.
Yep.
I mean, it would seem like there would be something because that area is very, very rocky.
I don't. Well, you know, they always test it before they get it. So
I'm curious now. Now I have a new place to wander. Maybe.
I mean, I don't. They wouldn't have got it just for the camping. I'm sure they tested it, found gold, and
Sure.
Got it.
And I like a new gold claim. Great camping.
I mean, in Pittsburgh, Rich, there's not many places for you to go, are there?
it would be closer for Rich for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm still trying to look it up.
it's
You
so
know, we still laugh at that great camping out here with my selling claims.
that what
When somebody's selling gold claims out here, they're like, oh, it's on this illustrious creek and it's got great camping. Next.
Oh, John said the GPAA and OSPA both are sharing that claim.
Very
Ah,
cool.
Gotcha.
I don't know. It's new. I know it's a new.
That's cool. It's good to see more options.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, now to find gold there.
So just interesting news. I didn't know if you knew about it, Kathleen. So
No, I have kind of been feeling like I've been hiding in a cave or something. I try to get on social media every now and then, but it's not as much as it's so weird. It's like you would think I would be on there all the time because I'm at home.
right.
I don't feel like it.
Not happening. Right.
It's because I got cabin fever.
I think a lot of people's not getting on there now because they're like, you know, why do I want to get on there and hear about the same complaints that I've got at my own house?
Exactly.
It's always all the same.
You said Susanville, like Susan, right?
Steuben.
Steuben.
Oh, Steuben, Steub.
Correct.
Yeah, Steubenville.
Steubenville.
I've been through there, but I can't remember what for. But I remember being through that town.
Well, if you go, have you ever been to Ogilvy Park? You can. It's a big lodge.
Yeah, probably not.
On the border of West Virginia and Ohio.
It's down on the corner of Dover-Zor Road and Sandyville Road.
Oh, that just okay. I know right where that's at.
Where it is, Scott? Yeah, I know where it is. Yeah.
No, but I mean, I've been through Steubenville for some reason. I can't remember. And it might be just said, I want to go this way, but you can't, once you see the town of Steubenville, you just never forget the name.
I've been past it a minute.
It's still like 3.5 hours away.
As opposed
Closer,
to.
right, Rich?
So it's actually west outside of the town. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I see.
It's
The
still
creek.
3.5 hours away.
Is it Cedar Lick Run?
I've heard of that. Yeah.
That's the big creek nearby.
Yeah, well, that's right across the border, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah, so you can come over to Ohio, buy alcohol, Rich, prospect for gold, and sneak back into Pennsylvania
Mhm.
with your little mask.
Yeah.
Pretty much the turnpike just about all the way, really.
There you go, man.
76 to 376 all the way across.
Oh.
Into 30 and 22.
Yeah, it sits on about 30. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though. You guys at least got another place to go knock up and check out, you know.
So where are they prospect, the Ohio River?
Oh, buddy. I just first I kind of heard, so I don't have really the details. But
You know, I bet you there'd probably be some okay gold in the Ohio.
it might be.
Probably got to go.
Well, I mean, it's a major artery through there, and look at all the glacier gold that's
I
in
mean,
there.
that's the main thing that I see there. I don't see any other streams unless I go to zoom in.
west of Steubenville, outside the town. That's where you're going to find the creeks.
Oh, I see one. It's over about 22.
the one. That
How far is that away from like?
Called Willis Creek.
one creek.
Gentleman named Walter, and I can't say his last name because I don't want to butcher. He says it's right by Tappan Lake.
Right by Tappan?
That's what he says on the YouTube chat. It's right by Tappan Lake. I think that's what they're talking about. I could be wrong.
Tappan Lake.
I've
Never
hunted
heard of that one.
I don't even
Maybe
see
it's not. You never know.
No,
They could be talking about somewhere else, I guess. Hang on.
How far is it away for us?
There's a Cedar Creek, Willis Creek, Rush Run.
I don't know, Kathleen. Shouldn't be too awful bad because you could just start headed east from where you're at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty much due east.
Right.
No, I read back through the thing. I think he's talking about what we're talking about. I think he said it's right by Tappan Lake. So I don't know.
I do not know.
It's still almost a 2.5 hour plus drive for us.
His name's Walter Brunoni. I think that's how you say it. Brunoni.
I don't even see that lake. I don't know.
Like I said, he could be talking about somewhere else, but I went through the things. It sounds like he was talking about what we're talking about. So
Oh, we'll get the exact.
Well, I will wait until something's published.
we come back, said 22 to 250 west.
Scott, razor Scottisms again.
Do what?
Scottisms.
Ha!
When you go off ranting or just
So we missed Sunday's show. Were we able to have the super secret giveaway happen or?
Nope.
Did you hear of a mega giveaway?
no, not yet. You know, but maybe tonight, Scott. How many you need tonight?
Man, I'm telling you, I told you how many.
40, right?
The big 4-0.
Tell us about the super mega giveaway.
Well, I'm telling you guys, you get your friends, get your friends in there. It's the way it is. It's gonna be good. Like I said, 45. I put the numbers low. I mean, come on, guys. The numbers are actually low.
They are.
45 for Sunday, 40 for come on.
Those are low numbers. It's like
I was really surprised that when we had Brian on, we didn't have at least 45 in the chat room.
right. I don't
A lot of people probably listen on YouTube.
Yeah. scattered out.
Yeah.
You just got to get over here in the chat room, at least sign into the chat room, then go back to YouTube if they want.
Yeah.
And if that way, if their name's called, they could just pop right back in the GPS and go, I'm here.
I mean, it ain't hard. I got 4 windows popped open on one computer right here, guys. I'm seeing the YouTube chat. I'm seeing
Stop
the chat
bragging,
chat.
Scott.
I'm seeing the chat with the chat on the side. I mean, we got it all.
Showing off again. And all of a sudden, this video will start going.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't start was a watch party on Facebook because I can't keep up with a 4th chat. So,
Thank God. Yeah, don't do that. So, what did you guys do for Cinco de Mingo yesterday? Did you have tacos?
Well, we learned fun facts.
What's that?
That in Mexico, it's not even a holiday for them.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah,
and
it's
there's only a small little region that even identifies with it. So
No,
Well, it sure is up here because I've seen them close down roads for it.
well in the U.S. Yeah, in the
US.
1980s is when the spirit companies, aka alcohol, tequila, cervezas, all got together and say, this is a great marketing ploy. Let's get these gringos up here.
it was the Corona
an
beer.
excuse, right? Well, I guess, we learned back in 1862, the country of Mexico defaulted. They were going bankrupt on all their loans. So they tried to get payment arrangements and extensions. And, the United Kingdom, Great Britain agreed. Was it Spain agreed? Well, France, they were like, no. They sent their army and was like, we'll just take it in gold and land. What you owe us. So
I'll take golden.
they had a lot of battles, and the one on May 5th, 1862 was just one of many battles, but it was a decisive victory for Mexico against a very vastly outnumbered enemy for France and better fighting forces.
Right.
And that's one of it had to do with one of the generals or somebody released basically all their cattle in the middle of the battle and just let them run wild right through the battlefield, and that just made a mess of things.
Oh, wow.
Talk about a barbecue that night.
So it wasn't even about winning the war yet. That was still many battles later, but it was just decisive. So that region, that area of Mexico, really are the only ones that recognize it. And they do have some parades and reenactments, but nothing crazy like up here. Normal, we go nuts. But yeah, we ordered Mexican food and had it delivered.
We had tacos.
Now, did you expect that to be your answer, Tim, when you said, "Hey, how'd you guys celebrate?"
No, I didn't really expect. He had a Scottism moment too there, didn't he?
That was not. That was a fun fact of history to understand
It's
that.
going on and on.
You forgot to say, here's a little fun fact. You just
Well,
start.
I don't want to steal anyone's thunder, so I can't say technically fun fact. It's
You just went off like Scott there for a minute, and just bam, you were gone.
Yeah, I was like, where's he going with
No,
this?
I think it's fascinating to see how basically they're smart. They're like, man, these Americans, they look for any excuse.
Right? I agree.
We'll give them this little minor holiday.
We call it Cinco de Drinko here in Arizona.
See, well, at least you had Mexican food. So did I. Had tacos. So we kind of celebrated it ish. And then she went to the store today and was going to get some of that queso cheese stuff for the nacho cheese.
Mhm.
And the whole aisle that has Mexican food was completely empty.
You do know that queso is cheese, right?
He wiped it out. Yeah, I know queso is.
Okay.
Like the white cheese, or is it?
I gets the yellow one. Though.
Oh, I know. It's just funny, dude. They went to get that queso cheese. You mean cheese?
Well, why would they call it queso cheese if it's cheese?
I'm just saying. I don't get it.
Cheese. Jesse, I know you're in the chat room. Does queso mean cheese?
It's a type of cheese. It doesn't mean cheese. It's a specific type of cheese. That's what queso is.
I'm just telling you, when they can start selling canned air, they can sell
White
cheese.
version of it.
So maybe the queso it's like melted cheese.
I think queso means cheese.
Yes, it
I don't know. Queso in Spanish, it means cheese,
does.
but it is a type of cheese.
Yeah, cheese.
No, I mean, well, I guess let me rephrase. The queso cheese tip that we all know and love.
Right.
That is, you can make your own, and there's a specific
Yeah, you
type.
gotta melt cheese.
So why would you call it queso cheese dip if queso is cheese?
Because there's
You don't hear.
gringos.
You just say get the queso. It's cheese.
Like a double negative. It's like
So the next time you're at a Mexican restaurant, you go, I'd like a cup of the queso, the cheese.
Yeah.
They already know what you're saying.
I need some cheese.
instead of going, I want some cake.
Honestly, I think they're just making fun of people that can't speak Spanish.
Because I want queso cheese.
So they're like, oh, they're going to eat. They're going to watch this. That gringo's going to order cheese sauce.
Yeah, but could you imagine? Can you imagine if you come here, you got Spanish background, all of a sudden you pick up a jar that says queso cheese. They're like, I think the first word worked.
Yeah, maybe queso means it's like melted and smooth.
No, it just means cheese. I did Google
Literally,
Never wrong.
Right. Cheese. I want some.
So with that information, I think Kathleen has some news.
Oh, well, let's do a quick break from
Uh-oh. What?
good friends over at Amra and cheese. cheese.
From the cheese background.
I wish I had a cheese background now. Cheese. And then we'll come back with Kathleen Biffle and some dredging up the news. I think that sounds like a wonderful plan. Shad, thank you. You had to get us off the cheese kick. All right, we'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, American Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their miners' legal fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
It is time for Dredging Up the News with Kathleen Biffle. Mining news from around the globe, metal detecting, dredging, entertainment news, and fun facts as well. Here's Kathleen.
All right, everybody. It is May 6th, or Seis de Mayo. And I only have a couple news stories, but one of them is entertainment news, which I will get to. But I'm going to just start off with our global news. In Russia, the Alrosa mine, this is a diamonds mine. It's one of the world's top diamond producers. They are temporarily suspending production on 2 of their mines due to the demand for diamonds dropping, of course, and some of the economic headwinds that are starting to get affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. So extended lockdowns are affecting key players in the diamond industry, people who, polishers, the jewelry stores, that just made it worse for them. So big news because they are a big diamond producer. The diamond giant, they usually produce about 2.6 million carats a year. So it's going to really dramatically drop in 2020. So and what you see behind me, maybe if I scoot over this way.
Yeah, get to the side.
Okay, I'll scoot over there. But this is the mine in Russia, the diamond mine. And
Cool.
huge. Okay. Entertainment news. All right. This actually is in Ireland. Go figure.
Ireland.
If you enjoy the show American Pickers, which you do, there will be a new show on the History Channel called Irish Pickers, but not the gold pickers that we're thinking of. They do historic memorabilia that they collect. Have you guys seen that program, American Pickers?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. It's awesome.
Man, who hasn't?
So anyway, this is a new show. The guy's name is Ian Dowling. He is an Irish antiques expert, and Irish Pickers will follow him and his team around Ireland as they seek out, exciting rare finds. I think this is pretty cool because it's going to be stuff that's in Ireland. Like we know the things that were popular here, but what was popular in Ireland back then? The show is actually produced by an A&E network. The show is currently airing on Blaze TV in the UK and the Ireland. However, the History Channel is picking it up, so that's pretty exciting. Recent episodes have included Boston-born celebrity tattooer Mark Mahoney. He purchased an IRA medal that will actually go on display on his wall display on the wall of his Shamrock Social Club in Hollywood.
Wow. You say IRA?
IRA, the Irish Republican Army.
IRA.
Yeah, I know what it means.
And next pick. That's going to also, they found a whiskey vending machine. And I think that's what this is behind me. Can you see it? That is a whiskey vending machine.
That is
It says Ava.
I don't know what that means, but anyway.
a whiskey vending machine.
Is Ava the machine's name, like a bartender?
I feel so bad because I seen that picture earlier and I did not think that's what that was.
I didn't either. I'll tell you what I thought it was later.
That's a really, really old one, but you can still find them in.
Well, frankly, you see the top of the picture. I thought it was a condom machine.
See, or a feminine product machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird how that went from Kathleen's window directly throwing stuff through the screens?
Whatever. All right, so I'm going to go to our fun facts. The next pick, please. Okay, so you guys know what this is behind me?
A whiskey machine?
No, but it is a vending machine. This is the elusive gold. Well, not elusive anymore, but the gold.
The gold nugget. Isn't that where you buy the gold bars?
They do exist.
Yeah.
I had talked about it before, but we never really did a deep dive into like, what is this thing really? But if you're interested in what it looks like, it is behind me. This is
Gotcha.
Actually in 2010, the first gold-plated vending machine was located in the lobby of the Emirates Palace Hotel in Abu Dhabi. It dispensed 320 items made of gold, including 10-gram gold bars and customized gold coins. This was the first place that housed this machine. However, now they are more common, I guess. But the company is called Gold to Go.
Okay.
Gold to Go.
Catchy name there.
Gold to Go.
Gold to go.
It sells 24 karat gold bars, weighing 1, 5, and 10 grams, as I said.
Okay.
Coins could come from anywhere from Canada, Australia, or South Africa. And when you buy it, it comes in a little gift box for you. The prices of the gold machine are updated every hour. There's a link that keeps them updated. They say that the prices are competitive because they don't have to staff anybody to buy the gold, and it's right there in the machine, kind of like an ATM machine. It can handle up to 10 products at a time.
Dang.
Yeah.
You know what? I find that machine actually amazingly awesome.
Yeah.
Amazing.
This thing can weigh like 1,000 pounds.
Well, I know, but I think of it this way. I mean, you take a mother of 3, and she's got extra money that she's going to put back, say, in a savings account, which you could pull money back out. But if you went and actually bought a gold bar, you can't just really take the gold bar to a store and say, I need, I want to get this one. That would actually be a cool savings account for people to actually invest in gold bars.
Yeah.
See, though, I mean, I'm glad Kathleen was doing this because we all have our little imagination of what a gold vending machine. Man, I thought it was spitting out giant bars of gold, not little gram-sized ones. Like you get a freaking 100-ounce,
Well, I was going to say, how many people you see going up shoving $1,700 in a machine? Thanks for your ounce of gold. Okay, bye.
I have them with the pop soda machines, because your dollar bill's got to be all crisp. I wonder how this one is.
Well, it takes credit cards.
Oh, there you go.
So it's 6 feet tall. The machine is, It has a gold leaf finish, which is kind of cool. Navigators can choose from a menu that's on a touch screen, and they basically just pay for gold with cash or credit cards. It can handle, up to, like I said, up to 10 products. And inventory is monitored. They have big, I mean, they didn't really go into their security features for good reason, but they obviously have beefed up security, and it's largely burglar proof and tamper resistant.
Really?
The gold ATMs are designed to be placed in shopping malls, airports, and ordinary people, can get ordinary people. I guess. I mean, it sounds kind of luxurious, but it's really just investing in gold instead of buying,
Man, I'm telling you, could you imagine just like every week a paycheck, you take $40, go throw it in the machine, get a couple grams of gold every week?
Well, you ain't gonna get a couple grams of gold for $40 there, killer.
Convenient.
You know what I'm saying, Jack? Hey, come on, figure it out. But I mean, it'd be cool to invest that money for as like young people. They could go up and put however much gold they want, they can get out every week. And then you just take the time where the gold jumped up to 17, almost $1,800, and then they cash that in. Holy cow, that's a hell of a savings.
Are they out already, Kathleen?
What's that?
Are they out on the market already?
Yes, they are expanding. That was in 2010 was the first one, so they have considerably more.
And that was in Qatar.
Huh?
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. Okay.
But the history of, I'm going to go into the history here. It was developed by this guy.
Yeah.
This guy. His name was Thomas Gessler. He had previously created an online platform for trading precious metals when he came up with this idea. He was inspired by observing the seemingly endless line of vending machines out there, everything from toiletries or whatever. And, and the traffic that those machines received. So that's how he came up with his idea. And it took him about a year and a half from the first idea to actually do a prototype of the actual first vending machine. And that was in Germany is where they tried it out. Okay. Just the prototype, not the actual machine. And then now, to answer your question, Rich, they're currently in the U.S. You can find them in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah?
I thought I'd seen one there once. Yeah.
The Gold Nugget.
Oh, I am so buying one now.
Atlantic City, New Jersey, New York, obviously. And then also they're in Austria, Germany, Switzerland, Portugal is another country.
They got them close to the casinos, probably.
Yeah, where the cash.
At the Gold Nugget in Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. Go figure.
I mean, it is cool.
Oh yeah, I think so. He wanted it to work like the cash machine, so for the most part, it kind of really does. But you get stuff back.
Yeah, and looking at the picture you got there, it actually looked like round gold coins too. You could buy.
Yeah. So, this is the type.
But you never know about gold coins.
We're hoping to attract a certain type of customer to these machines.
Old people.
They are targeting every tourist out there.
Old people
who typically buy, souvenirs and little knickknacks. Instead of spending your money on that, you can buy a gram of gold.
Old people.
Ladies and gentlemen, at any time, if you'd like to buy a gram of gold, just contact anybody at Gold Prospector Space Radio.
Well, this picture that you see here is actually a gold vending machine at the mall in Boca Raton, Florida, of all places.
Ooh, fancy.
Now, don't they have those in China too, I thought, or India? One of them?
Abu Dhabi.
That's in the Middle East.
Okay.
They have Abu Dhabi was the first one. But the picture that you see behind me is the one in Boca Raton. It holds about $150,000 in cash and gold. They have bodyguards securing it. But basically, this is the type of customer that they're trying to get. I guess Boca Raton is really affluent.
Yeah, that's being
They
polite.
have a lot of money.
So is the bodyguards for the machines, are they actually in the machine and they're the ones handing out the money?
Maybe.
I don't
You're working up to it, ain't you? You're working up to it, Shad. Go ahead.
Is it like a pinball machine? If you tilt it too much, the alarm goes off?
Probably.
They have sensors on it, and there's obviously cameras and all that good stuff. But you know,
I was waiting for you to say, "Oh, they got somebody in there the size of Scott for a security guard." Ha ha ha.
Not in there. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was waiting on.
They got
I
one
knew
of them trunk monkeys that pop out and beat you over the head with the bat.
Trunk monkeys.
are we done? Are we done? boys?
Yeah, sorry.
That's fun. That's still fun.
Proceed.
So anyway, this was like the pioneer in the luxury vending machines. Now they're coming up with diamond vending machines.
Oh, wow.
They in Singapore. I'm sorry. They had the diamond machine. I don't know where it was created or the first one was, but I guess you have a week. Like if you buy a diamond, you have a whole week to return it if you're not satisfied with the quality. But they guarantee that the diamonds are of high quality before they even put them in there. But at least they give you an option to go and get it checked out.
yeah. That's pretty cool. I mean,
I'm going to leave you with this couple snippets here. This what you see behind me.
yeah.
Is a luxury car vending machine.
Carvana.
You gotta love it. You got 200,000. Come on down.
That's cool.
This was launched in 2017 in Singapore.
Okay.
It is the world's largest vending machine. It stands 15 stories high. It can hold up to 60 cars. It will actually dispense real-life luxury vehicles, including Ferraris and Porsches. You use a touchscreen that's on the ground floor of the whole building, and you basically just select the car that you want, and it will come to you in 1 or 2 minutes.
How do you pay for it? With your credit card again?
Probably.
No, with the gold bars that you got for the machine behind you.
And your diamonds.
And your diamonds. I shared the link to a YouTube link of this. It's real.
That's crazy.
Of what, the car vending machine?
Yeah.
Well, I know they got that Carvana now here where you could buy.
Well, that's not a vending machine.
Well,
That's the internet.
Well, you put the coin in and it brings the car down.
Yeah, but it's not a Ferrari.
It's not a freaking building.
It is a building.
It has to be to have all those cars.
They have the cars in the building, and you put the gold coin in the slot, and the car comes down, and blah blah blah. Yeah.
That's a commercial, bro.
No,
But is it like one of those old vending machines you could like toggle through to see what you want? Are you able to then bring it down and take
No,
a
it's
look?
on
No,
the
I want that
screen.
one. I want that one.
you can buy it online, and then you can get your coin, and you go to look it up online. There's one in there's a couple of them here in Ohio actually that have. Yeah, and you could go and you get your car from the vending machine. That you get the coin, you put it in, the car comes out, goes down, opens up, you get your car and leave. Yeah.
So what happens if you get caught shaking the machine?
Thing, though, from the news story, Tim. Not
What
at
is
all.
it? What is it?
This is
Hey.
you just do.
Tim, what happens when you get caught shaking the machine?
I don't know.
You didn't even get to see his little dance because he didn't have his camera turned on.
Oh, was you dancing?
Anyways,
Yeah, so the car vending machine, we've definitely come a long way.
we haven't come. Only
Well-
rich people
Yeah, there you go.
in Singapore.
Well, no, we've come a long way since the very first vending machine. And here's a fun fact.
Yeah.
The very first vending machine was actually in the 1st century CE and was installed in ancient Egypt, a temple, and it actually would dispense holy water.
What?
Oh my, come on.
Put a
That's
coin
just
in
going.
there, and it would give you Cooley water that
That's going too far.
or whatever.
In other words, there was a prisoner or slave of the ancient Egyptians where they were like, okay, when they put a coin here, you pour water. You're like, okay. That's not really a vending machine.
Well, it's the first vending machine concept.
I don't know.
I guarantee that's what it was, Shad. It was
I know.
Oh my gosh.
guaranteed.
Anyway, that was tonight's dredging up the news.
Awesome.
Churches getting rich one building at a time.
The gold vending machine, though, I mean, I definitely will be using that at least once in my lifetime. Just to
Have them in every mall.
I just think, like I said, every weekend if somebody went down and they had extra money and they knew they were going to put it in the bank, instead of putting it in the bank, grab a piece of gold. Really?
Oh, it'd be cool. That's what I'd like to see them.
I think it would be tough.
Or they should put them in banks. That way you can go, oh yeah, I'm gonna take some of my deposit and buy some gold today.
Well, I'm with Jaron. Why are there not toilet paper vending machines?
Oh, you're fired.
toiletries.
They have the claw machines with toilet paper.
But not just toilet paper.
Yeah.
You guys are getting this toilet paper thing. I don't know what people thought in their mind, but they had to be the same ones sucking on Tide Pods.
Maybe.
Well, then they're immune to the coronavirus.
Right.
Yeah.
The Tide Pods make
Pods.
Actually, hang on. We're not serious.
Don't start me on these jokes because I can rattle off some couple of them.
Go listen.
Right. We are not serious in no way, shape, or form. Jeez, Louise.
I
Shit.
tried to find some really good pictures
No, those are cool pictures. Good job.
of
Yeah.
the stuff, but
No, good.
for working the PowerPoint.
Chick.
Good job with your little clicker.
I gotta find a way to make me smaller. So
What
when
do you
I
mean?
have the pictures on, because all I can see is my big fat head.
Well, can't you just move to the left or the right and then
Then it looks like this.
your head, your whole body, you'd have to move. You'd have
Yeah,
to.
you don't look.
I think it's funny you guys. I think it's funny you guys say something about that PowerPoint presentation. I remember when I went to the Gold Show, Kevin asked me, "Do you got a PowerPoint presentation?" I'm like, "What the heck is that?"
Power.
Lisa had to explain to me, "Oh, that's when you got pictures behind you and you're flashing it." I'm like, "No, I don't have one of those."
Do one of them, Scott. Yeah, but that's Kathleen. You need a little clicker. Click, click.
It's like the weather.
Next here.
You're saying right over here.
Here. Get your laser pointer here. Shad, do
You
you
ever wondered how?
What?
any events?
Whatever. You're the one that's supposed to do it.
No, I've got my news in the pictures. That's something you can do.
Okay, well then I'm not your clicker anymore. How's that?
Shad's only got one event. It's that one that's been going on for a year now.
Actually, no, that one's has been removed.
Oh, okay.
It finally ended. They must have heard the show.
I'm sure word got back somehow.
Yeah.
The only event I am aware of is Flash Bash coming to you. June
Flash
5th and
Bash.
6th. And they're sold out. All spots have been filled.
Good job, guys. Good job.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Rich is in.
I'm in.
Us four are in.
You guys are all going to be at the Flash Bash?
Yes.
Oh, man. I got Flash Bashed.
Everybody but
Somebody just send me the address though.
didn't you get the link to the thing? You know where it is. Yeah.
I know
Don't
where
say
it
it
is,
on
but I don't
air.
know
Don't
the
say
address.
where it
Don't
is.
say it's top
Take 2 weeks off.
secret.
Let's go.
It's top secret information.
Flash Bash.
Dash, do it, Shad. I missed
Well, I
it.
had it on my GPS, but my GPS got messed up. So
Do it, Shad.
Flash Bash.
You on camera?
is it on that one in Facebook?
They send you a link to the group.
Yes, it is, Rich.
Well, I
It's a
got the
top
flash-
secret location. If you didn't buy it, you're never going to get it.
I didn't see no address. Shut up, Scott. I'm trying to talk.
I didn't hear you.
Flash bash.
No, in all seriousness, though, it was really fun last year.
Uh-huh.
We went, and it was great to see everybody. And now that we're all doing our own thing, Ed and Jesse have their show. There's a ton of YouTubers doing their thing. We're doing our thing. We don't get together like we used to, right?
No, no.
So it's kind of nice that they're holding this so that we have a chance just to touch base.
Yeah, well, we'll be there. That'll be fun. And like I said, Dennis will be there. Rich.
Oh, you will.
Yeah.
I
Me
didn't see him get in.
and Dennis is sharing a spot.
Oh,
Him and who?
Yep.
Who shared the spot?
well, he hasn't been invited into the top secret group, so that's why.
Me and Dennis is sharing a spot
Oh, you and Dennis.
Oh, okay.
because I'll probably be there only one day,
Ah.
so I won't be there.
You both will be sleeping in the limo.
I'll be sleeping in my car like I always do, and Dennis could sleep in his limo.
I
But
thought
yeah,
he got a truck.
what's that, Kathleen?
I thought he got a truck.
No, he got that limo. Remember?
Oh, he was selling.
Sold- Well, he's trying to sell the van. I don't know if he ever sold the van or not.
He was doing it that one night. He said he was selling it.
No, he posted it later, so it must have not have gone through.
Tim, don't you want to stay in his van down by the river?
I'll bring some queso for you.
Jeez. No, I'll be snoozing in my car like I always do. I do not want to stay in the van down by the river. Thank you. Yeah, but that'll be fun. I look forward to it.
And that's
Not that far away. A month, right?
Yeah, 6 months.
I think we can manage to stay 6 feet apart from one another out there too.
Now, do we have to wear masks?
Do we?
Are you kidding me?
Outside, 6 feet apart? I hope not. That's nice.
It'll be nice to see everyone.
Yeah. We could have social distancing campfires.
You guys can put up a sign in front of your camp that says quarantine, CORNTEN, quarantine.
Quarantine.
Quarantine. Jeez Louise. Yeah, so that'll be fun. So that's coming up. I have trying to think what else there was I was going to tell you guys. That was the Murder Hornets, the new claim, and what else? Remember, I'm so used to Scott rambling on.
No.
What are you talking about rambling? I bring you informational every time.
That's what we're calling it. That's what we're calling it now.
I want to know what your gold camp's going to be called, Scott. Can we have a just to name it?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think I don't know. I might want to put the Cronies Club emblem on it. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Dang.
What are you going to call it? Should we put some suggestions in?
Yeah, I don't know.
Call it Crony Camp.
Crony Camp.
I think we should just collect some suggestions, and then Scott can pick. If he doesn't like any of them, he can pick his own. How's that?
All right.
Yeah, I ain't picked none of my. I haven't thought about it, but yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have a name.
Gotta name it, or it's bad luck. It's like a boat.
Like a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can name it queso cheese.
Cheese.
The queso cheese.
Cheese. I'm just saying. Let's do a thingy to where people can.
Yeah. Manny's Mansion, Manny.
Oh, yeah.
Manny's place.
You know what?
Manny's place. That's just simple and
Simple, straightforward. You know what it's about.
Manny's mine.
Manny's
Right. I'll have him on a post in the front lot.
Yeah.
with his arm.
Okay, so where can people send their ideas? and then we'll read them off on air. As we
Not
get
Swiftwater.
Why don't we send them to you, Tim, and you can bring them and we can read them.
Okay. Send them.
Anytime you get one.
Well, I guess there's some way you can make a discussion in the gold prospector space, right?
Yes, I will start.
Oh, okay. There you go. Or do that.
Name.
There you go.
Swiftwaters.
Swiftwater's camp. I didn't.
Gold Camp.
I like Manny's place. It sounds like a friendly place to hang out.
Manny's place.
I
So
think
we'll just collect just for fun. You're not obligated, Scott, to
Right.
pick one. But if you happen to hear one that you like,
throw some names out there.
Right.
Yeah.
how's that sound?
Yeah, we could check them out.
Okay.
It's a grand idea.
Shad is adding a discussion on the page.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But so you have to be on the gold.
Goldprospectorspace.com. It's Name Swiftwater's new gold camp.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Please share your ideas, names, pictures, drawing, and or descriptions of what Swiftwater should name his gold camp. That is all.
And I think I might do a video on it. I'm not for sure, but I think I'm going to.
Yeah. Right.
Just on like what this layout is and what I got pictured like in the future. It's going to be, it ain't going to be like just a blown wild gold camp. It's going to be kind of a selective deal within the first couple of years just to find out what's going on. And then after that, we'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So are you going to host us? Like,
Well, you guys can come up anytime. You know that.
Oh, we yeah.
we're gonna try to be
VIPs.
neighbors, Scott, like 10 miles apart.
Yeah, actually, if you were able to go through mountains,
You mean as the crow flies?
as a crow flies, we'll be only 10.8 miles due west of you.
That is right.
See, that's close. You could throw a rock.
But
No,
as the four-wheeler drives, it's 15 or 20.
Exactly.
Close. You guys are going to live that close to Scott.
Well, like I said, we're separated by mountains.
Thank goodness.
Big old mountain.
I know my way around the mountains.
10.8 miles is actually probably about an hour and 20-minute drive.
Wow.
Separated by mountains and a lake.
Hey, Shad, not if I go the back way, it ain't.
Hey, we got kois with freaking laser beams. So
That's exciting news, though. That's really fun. Hey, maybe when I move to Arizona, can I work at your gold camp?
Sure.
I got Toledo Jest already is posted in the discussion on Gold Prospector Space.
All right, cool.
I agree with
What?
this actually name for Scott's Gold Camp. It's called Just Saying.
Just saying.
I mean, Scott, you always say that, just saying.
I think that's it.
Well,
That might be the winner right there already. Dang.
Oh, I love it. Just saying.
Welcome to Scott's Gold Camp. Just saying.
Just saying.
I think that's it.
That's going to be a tough one to beat.
Yes, it is. That's going to be a very tough one to beat. Dang. That's
That's
spot.
exciting, though. I would love to, you could design the little hooches and,
Scott ain't going to design nothing. There's going to be a patch of dirt and be like, you can sleep there if you want.
Anywhere you can throw a tent, you can sleep.
No, I got some dead grass.
Well, dead grass over there. You soft spot.
It's funny because the whole yard right now, if somebody dropped a match, I would have no yard at all. So
There ain't gonna be no hooches.
why am I so
Gonna be watershed and a dump station.
yeah, no, I don't think so. I want to try to put one or two of those in, but I don't think that's going to be manageable with what we do because the city's got certain kind of rules and stuff. So
Dang.
I wish I could put one in.
Just saying.
Yeah, just saying. Back your RVs up here, plug them in. There you go. You got a week ago, but nah, it's probably going to be it's the hardcore guys that I have usually come on my claims anyway. Are number one either staying in a tent or they're sleeping in some kind of rig that they got in their vehicle. is like, that's 9 of the 10 people that's ever come down to do anything with me.
Right.
You know, with the exception of like Ted Ballas from Canada, you know, he got a cabin like Shad and Kathleen did at the campground. And last time he got a motel room because something happened with reservations. But other than that, you know, it's tent camping and stuff like that.
Just saying.
Saying
Just
about a lot of extension cords. Watch your step. Right.
We'll have a little copper wires running off the 2-phase lines down to your tent.
Yeah, literally. Just saying.
Well, hey, they did it with the telegraph. It's got to work.
So, Scott, are you drinking Kool-Aid? Somebody in the chat room asked earlier.
What are you drinking?
It's called a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Just saying.
Just saying.
It comes in the big can, 8% by volume.
So what flavor is that then?
This one's actually the cranberry.
So it's Mike's Hard Cranberry.
Yeah.
Oh, I so want to say something, but I can't.
No.
No, it's cranberry, not cranberry.
Refrain. Shad.
I know. Just saying.
And just mute your mic and say it. Get it out.
Not everybody can drink that Scotch crap.
Just saying, Scott. You're not doing it. Now you're not doing it because it's been brought to your attention.
Just saying.
I can't even mount it. I don't want to offend anyone. Just saying.
And folks, you heard that right here on Gold Prospector Space Radio. Shad Biffle does not want to offend anyone.
Your feelings are my primary concern.
Now you're lying.
Saying.
We love all of our guests.
Oh no, it's nuts. Thank you, Jesse, for pointing
So
out.
if you guys have been watching behind me, this dog that you see laying behind me, he hasn't moved the whole program.
Is that Fat Mona or Marley?
This is actually your dog, Misha.
No, she was laying over here next to me. At the
Oh,
beginning.
okay. So Marley must have moved.
Yeah.
I like how she says, "Oh no, that's your dog." Like what? They're your dogs.
You got your dog. I got my.
Whenever they act up, they're whose ever dogs they belong to.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. Yeah, your dog, not mine. Yeah.
Hi. Want to say hi?
She would say hi. Just saying.
Just say.
Lay down on the floor.
She just laid on the
Good
floor.
dog. That's my dog. A good dog.
Saying. Yeah.
Just saying.
It's sad. It's sad. Scott,
Yep.
take another drink of your little sweetheart drink you're drinking, and there you go. Where's your little umbrella, Scott, for that drink?
It's not quite like that.
No.
No. It's just something. It's just something kind of. If you get the big can, like I said, it's a little bit more potent, but it's about like drinking wine.
Just saying.
Just
Like I said, I like it because it tastes like a lemonade. You know, kind of.
But you're drinking a cranberry. So
It's cranberry lemonade. You ever heard cranberry lemonade?
cranberry
You
lemon.
take lemons, you take cranberries, make cranberry lemonade. Chicka, chicka, yeah.
I thought you was
You make this so hard.
drinking wine earlier, sangria or something.
I was. That was Zinfandel. I ran out.
Oh, Zinfandel, and then you ran out. And
Yeah.
the cranberry.
Yeah.
It actually does sound refreshing.
it does sound refreshing if you're a girl.
If you're
You know what? If you were sitting in this heat, it's not
Exactly.
about being a girl, buddy.
You're not gonna really want a scotch in the heat.
No. Like I said, I'm sitting outside. I'm sitting in, like right now, it's probably still 98.
Actually, a nice cold beer in the desert heat is always a good thing.
And actually, I don't even know if you could see. Let's see if I could change this real quick. I think
Let's see.
it probably look darker. Well, I know my face is shining because of the light of the computer, but
Let's see the sunshine.
yeah, it's starting to get dark. The lights are on, you know, all that stuff. So
Yeah, it's still daytime.
It's like 70 degrees.
it ain't daytime.
It looks dayish. We're just saying, Scott.
So I'm excited for this weekend. You know, they're calling for a mixture of rain and snow.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
That's actually Friday.
Makes me happy.
I have Friday off of work.
Just saying.
What's Friday? Is it a holiday?
No,
I
just
No.
needed
well-
a mental day.
that and our daughter, who's graduating as senior, she has her AP exam that day. So
Gotcha.
When's the last time you guys seen snow in May, though?
I know.
we usually
Never.
there's always one in April, like
in
a freeze
April
and snow
that happens a lot
towards
more.
the end. Yeah, but not this year. It's May.
Oh, and newsflash,
Newsflash.
now they're having drive-through graduation.
Drive-through?
Oh yeah, because we originally were booked for Alaska for the 16th that session with Gold Fever Prospecting. So they moved her graduation date to July 19th, and we're like, well, we can't miss it, you know.
Right.
We were able then to reconfigure our trip and go earlier in July, and just got the email today from the school based on the governor's recommendations that no mass gatherings, happen this summer, or including graduation. So they said there'll be two parts to this: one, a drive-through graduation ceremony, and then two, a virtual commencement.
On YouTube.
Okay. So you drive through and grab your diploma kind of deal?
Well, I think the kids will get off out of the vehicle and walk and get theirs, and the families get to sit in a car and see, and the kid jumps back in.
Wow. Well,
You know what? I would just put it off and till they can have it. I mean, come on.
I just really have to pinch myself sometimes to see if I'm in a movie.
a Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's like the Twilight Zone. I mean, this will probably never happen again. Kids graduating by drive-through.
Yeah.
How'd you graduate? Oh, the old drive-through method.
Me, I was gonna say I never graduated. I went to work, so it wasn't that big of a thing to me. But man, I guess today these guys take it literally.
Yeah, you went to work at a drive-through. You didn't drive through.
I didn't go to work at a drive-through. I was a hod carrier and exterior trimmer.
I just don't get how the military are doing boot camps now of keeping recruits 6 feet apart.
Yeah, how they do?
How you effectively train somebody that way? I don't know.
You ain't heard nothing about that though.
Hey,
Well, there's been a few articles. They just reopened or started accepting new recruits again, but I guess now what sucks is you're quarantined for 2 weeks before you even start your training.
Wow.
if sickness was an issue, they would have gave you one.
Wow. That's weird.
You know what, Shad?
Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying.
If the Marines wanted you to get sick, they would have issued one.
Well, they might be issuing you a mask now. Camouflage mask. Who knows?
Can you imagine that? Hey, I'd yell at you, but I don't know who you are.
Yeah, I know. Think about it. I mean, everybody does, you're all shaved heads. You're all wearing the same thing. You all look just up, worn out kids.
Everybody's going to look the same.
But yet, still, you see all the facial features and they, quick to identify the names.
Sure. Yeah.
Now, all you see is the eyes.
Your eyes.
Just saying.
Kind of weird.
I just can't imagine a drill instructor with a mask on.
Oh, I know. You're gonna lose. That'd
can't
make you
spit-
laugh
spit
then.
on you and stuff.
They can get in your face and yell. They got to stay 6 feet back.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Just saying.
It gives a whole new term that you can't hear me.
I can't. You need.
So will this change the way wars are fought?
I think the wars will have to be socially distanced.
Yeah.
when batting.
That's all right. We got enough weapons to reach out and touch someone.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Sorry, we can't
Bell.
do hand combat. That's within 6 feet.
Oh,
Step back.
Get back there.
Sorry, no hand-to-hand combat for you.
Nope, that stuff's not allowed no more. Back it up. Get in the shooting range.
Reach out, and touch someone.
You just showed your age right there.
Yeah.
You remember those commercials?
Hey, Scott, do you remember when you used to call a number on the phone to get the time?
The time and temperature.
Time and temperature 2818211.
Yeah, I always had a
You
clock.
are.
This.
Yep.
5252 2675.
I know what it is, but I had a clock. I was like, what?
Yeah, but it was still cool to call the number to get the time. It
I
was
still have it memorized.
Yeah, but back in the day when that was on, you had to be in a house calling.
I know, but it was technology that you
Well, they got a clock in the house. Why are you calling time and temperature?
because you could do it.
Before Google. That's
You could do
before
it as many times
anything.
as you wanted.
Right. That was like the first Google. You could call that number and get the time and temperature. Ooh. You
And
were
then they started adding the weather forecast on it.
You remember back in the day where you didn't work at home because you could screen the calls?
you remember call waiting?
Yeah, I'm not here. Bye. Call waiting. Yeah, hang on a minute. I got another call. Well, who cares?
Yeah, hang on.
They can call back.
It's still me.
Whoa. I guess the one I always call it is still an active one. However, you must first listen to an ad before you find out the time and temperature.
Yeah, same with ours.
Figures. They
Still-
throw the commercial.
You got a 30-second ad you got to listen to before it tells you.
Yep.
Really? How many calls is that number?
That's ridiculous. Isn't it, Rich? That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
I bet it never gets called.
And weather.
Okay.
I live alone and rarely have visitors. So when I slipped and fell in the kitchen last month and couldn't get to a phone,
Oh, no.
I knew I was in trouble.
Oh.
Help!
I could
I'm
barely.
falling. I can't get up.
I tried calling for help, but
Priceless. Priceless.
I lay there. I couldn't help but think of my kids and grandkids having to go on
No.
without.
How old is that commercial?
You gotta
It took 8
think,
hours
who's
for
still
my neighbor
calling
to find
time and
me.
weather?
It could have been
Okay,
worse.
it's a certain
That's what I
demographic
knew.
that's not
I need
Googling.
life alert.
Apparently.
Just one press of this button connected to the light switch,
That's a long
where I can
commercial.
get the help I need.
And there's not an option to skip said commercial.
No. Life alert.
Yep.
Press 1.
You can press 1 to learn more. There's a pause, an awkward silence.
The current time is
Oh,
10:32 p.m.
Oh.
Where the current temperature is 49 degrees Fahrenheit.
Holy cow, man.
That guy sounds really.
we're all on the same page.
49 degrees Fahrenheit.
That is a blast from the past right there.
It is. Jeez Louise.
Except no commercial back then.
Time and temperature. Unbelievable.
Yeah. No, there's no commercials. You just call and it would tell you the time.
So did somebody have to record like every
Every minute of every day.
You know what? But think about this. Somebody's calling in because they want to know the time right now. After that commercial, they just spent 2 minutes of screwing around and nope, it's not the same time anymore, guys.
That was 2 minutes. Easily.
That is just the dumbest stuff I've ever
Well, and
seen.
then you have that awkward silence, that pause, right? And people are going to be like, am I supposed to push something? And they push 1. Guess what? You're getting a life alert call from a salesperson.
I think that's the plan.
Probably is. It's a trick.
They should come back with when the time you called was 2 minutes earlier. It was 3:43. You know, so I'm like, really?
Call from your rotary phone. Remember? Click those.
I don't want to be late, but it took me 3 minutes to listen to an ad before I can get up here. Found out what time it was.
And it was the help I've fallen and I can't get up lady.
I know, right? That commercial is so that is old, man. I mean, I still think today they have the same lady that thought, oh, but I can't get up. I'm like, dude, they've never changed this commercial. They haven't even put a new person in there.
Hey, why change it if it works?
I guess.
You know?
Right. It works. It's sold life alerts, so no sense in changing it. Kind of like that. Did you guys see that commercial Scott was in?
No?
Yeah.
You didn't see it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you play it for us?
Do what?
It's on Messenger, wasn't it?
Play that commercial for us.
Oh, dude, I got to go back through YouTube and look for that thing and everything. Shoot,
Should have had it in there with your virtual pictures.
no, I can't. I can't download it. I don't know how Shad's downloading them. I can't do it.
I think it's still in our messenger.
You were in a commercial?
Wait,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
wait a minute. It was in our Facebook chat?
Yeah, it's in Facebook Messenger.
I did a lot of stuff, Kathleen. I get bored with stuff. I just got to do something else.
You can paste it in the site and let everybody watch it.
It's Sunday night, Chad. It's in there.
Yeah, I can't remember.
From
It was
Sunday?
it was the first
Okay,
commercial
got it.
after Super Bowl Sunday.
He's the carpenter.
It's Fulton Homes Super Bowl 30-second spot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Get that and see if you can put that on the screen for us.
Okay. Yeah, give
I
me a
think
second. Talk about something else.
It'll probably be too big.
No, it'll work.
No, I'll get it to fit.
There it is, Fulton Homes.
Everybody needs to see this.
What?
Minutes, Kathleen, right?
Kathleen's like, what?
Just, Scott's a celebrity.
I did some stuff.
How long ago was that commercial, Scott?
Oh my God, I can't remember. I mean,
Like 20 years?
no, heck no.
15, maybe
Maybe six.
On Facebook, but
younger than that, though, in there. It looked like 10 years easily.
Maybe 6.
What Super Bowl was it from? 2?
I couldn't tell you.
Super
I
Bowl?
did the Facebook link, but I don't think it'll work.
You got to remember, I'm not a Super Bowl guy. I'm a NASCAR guy.
I know. Goo NASCAR.
Good
I just-
NASCAR.
Like I said, I was just amazed because this when the commercial was shot, they said it was the first commercial after the Super Bowl was over. So
The only thing, I don't think it's going to play the sound if I do it this way, but
You don't need sound. You just got to see Scott. That's
yeah, and you'll hear Dennis Dayton's ringtone in there, or not ringtone, but his little music solo thing.
here we go. I will get out of it.
My link didn't work, so.
There it is. It's on Shad's screen.
Oh, okay.
Are you on the skateboard?
No,
He's on the ladder at the end, Kathleen.
I watched him shoot all this. It was so cool.
Watch at the end, Kathleen, for a ladder. Right there. Now look, that's Scott on the ladder.
Oh my God. Whoa, look at that. It's just going to keep going now. I'm leaving it on all show.
Oh my gosh, you look like someone from the Village People.
Oh, you're the construction dude.
That's what a construction guy looks like, man.
Watch, here he comes again, Kathleen.
Oh,
Look at him stand there.
Shad's gonna have fun with that.
All right, I am going to share the link to the. I think somebody already did.
Oh,
No, mine don't work. They said
Okay,
someone.
there's that.
Why?
And I will also share it in the YouTube.
oh
Oh,
my God.
Young man, sing it, Scott.
What's that?
Sing
wow, that was from January 31st, 2013. So
There
7
you go.
years ago.
Yeah,
Scott
Seven.
climbing a ladder. Oh, look at the smile. Oh my God, freeze frame and dad. I'm sniffing.
That's what they wanted. They went when the kid backed into me because it's like an accident. Then I was just turn around and smile like, oh, yeah, it was okay. You
Whoa,
know.
whoa, whoa, whoa. When you put it in that context, it's kind of creepy with this look on your face. You're like,
Yeah, but see, they don't even show you. I had to reach out and rub the top of his freaking head. They don't play that, which thank God.
that's even worse.
Yeah, right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now
That's gotta
that
be one of the funniest things I've heard.
I'm just, yeah, okay. So we've seen the commercial, but let's take a quick look here. I gotta find what I did with it. There we go. Look at him.
Ain't right, dude.
Look at him. Like, hang on. I gotta
That's-
scoot over.
Can you
Hold
put
on.
it- can you put all these fingers?
I,
That's
You know, it was so funny because I go down to my local pub, Hobnobs, which I've been to like for years. And when I did this commercial after the Super Bowl next day, John walked up. He goes, "Dude," he goes, "I had 3 people send me this last night and asked, hey, isn't this that Scott that's in the bar?" And he showed me that same picture. I'm like, "Oh yeah, that was me. I did a commercial." He's like, he just shook his head like crazy.
Oh, I am so going to click a short snippet of you just turn around and smiling. Over and over.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It was fun. It paid money. I'm all right.
I want to see the Indian.
Oh. Yes.
I'm with Kathleen. I see his.
That's awesome. Wow, I've learned a lot about you tonight, Scott.
I've did a lot of stuff, Kathleen. Trust me.
We know you were the barbecue guy, and then
Yeah.
I had no idea you're commercial.
He was famous. He was doing a Super Bowl.
I know, that's the big time.
I know, right?
Though I will say, from when the kid bumped into you and then it shows you getting bumped, there's a bit of a delay. It could have been more fluid.
That was out of my hands.
Just saying, Scott.
Yeah, Fulton Homes is real big out here.
It ain't right.
Wow, that
It was
kid really
perfect.
bumped hard into you too.
Oh, that's what he was told to do. Back right in, and he kept like just like tapping me. I said, "Dude, if you backed into somebody, how are you going to do it?" He goes, "Well, I do it harder than that." I'm like, "Then do it. You're not going to hurt me." So then he finally got, boom, he did it. I'm like, "Dude, quit doing this thing. I'm not shooting this 3 times."
Wow.
Did you specifically go, "Hey, we're casting a guy on with the construction hat on a ladder"?
Yep.
it's audition.
From the village people.
That's what, no, they just asked. They wanted a construction type person background, kind of, had the look and everything like that. I'm like,
Not the
okay,
Y.
so here I am.
Does anybody got an Indian headdress they could put on and we could do?
Oh, thanks, Tim. That's just even funnier. Thank you, everybody.
And what the other one, a cop outfit? We can.
It was a sailor, a cop, a construction worker, a Native American.
Okay, we can do this.
How many takes did it take, Scott?
That one right there took like 3. Like I said, the second time he did it, I told him to just bump into me, I'll be all right. And then after that, it was pretty much one go. The climbing the ladder, he wanted climbing the ladder. They wanted something a little bit different, but I was like, "Dude, they don't climb ladders like that in a construction company, so that's not what I'm going to do."
Now, how many takes, honestly, did it take for you to do the turn, like
With that smile.
Yeah, that smile.
That took about twice.
Twice to get it.
And he rubbed his head.
Yeah, it's like that's the part that was rough because he wanted me to rub his head and everything. I'm like, well, once you bump me, he's going to back up and turn around. You got to I got to bend way over to freaking rub his head. I'm like, that's not real.
You say
So
that's,
is it you also that is putting the roof on Fulton House
Yeah,
on the ladder?
yeah.
I am an actor.
Like I said, I got paid for all that, and then they actually gave me a little bit extra money because I was telling them, like, real construction, they don't stand like that. They don't do this.
I'm an actor.
It's not, they just went, and then the end product was pretty awesome. I thought. I don't know.
It is awesome, dude. We're
That
just
was good.
fun with you. It's awesome commercial. We're proud of you.
Well, I'm just glad it didn't look dumb, because I usually watch commercials like that was dumb.
No, not at all.
Yeah, but if you didn't know me, you just like, oh, construction guy.
Yep. That's exactly what I thought. You nailed it.
Village people.
You nailed it.
There is something I'm going to say, but I'll wait until we're off air.
Right. I figured.
What a way to end the show. That's just
I know.
I know. With that, I think, Scott, you might as well say it.
you get to say it tonight, Scott.
Yes.
You
Good night, gold diggers.
Don't forget, we'll be back Sunday. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.
I can't help it. Can't laughing. We're live still on YouTube. Hang on. And we're